In March 1989, a multi-million-dollar Soviet spacecraft vanished near Mars. But it did not just stop working. Seconds before going completely silent, it transmitted one final, terrifying photo back to Earth. Soviet scientists looked at the image in absolute disbelief. It did not show a technical failure. It captured a massive 20-mile-long shadow moving across the surface of Mars. A shadow belonging to something that should not exist. What did Phobos 2 actually encounter in the deep silence of space? Was it a cosmic anomaly, or the ultimate proof of something watching us? Today, we uncover the chilling true story behind Russia's lost Mars mission. To understand this mystery, we must travel back to 1988. The Cold War was ending, and the Soviet Union wanted to achieve something historic. They launched two identical spacecraft, Phobos 1 and Phobos 2. Their mission was highly ambitious: to orbit Mars and land high-tech laser probes on its mysterious moon, Phobos. But the mission was cursed from the start. Phobos 1 suffered a fatal software error en route and was lost forever due to a single line of wrong code. All hopes now rested on Phobos 2. In January 1989, it successfully reached Mars. For 2 months, it sent back thousands of perfect images. Scientists were celebrating, but as the spacecraft got closer to the tiny moon, something changed. Before its final disappearance, Phobos 2 began capturing things that left experts completely baffled. First, its infrared cameras detected a strange pattern of heat on the surface of Mars. When scientists processed the data, they saw something impossible. It was shaped like perfect, straight lines, looking like a giant grid or a buried city. Nature does not make straight lines. The heat signatures suggested that these structures were emitting thermal energy from deep underground. Some researchers whispered about ancient Martian infrastructure, while others claimed it was just a geological optical illusion. But before the debate could finish, the spacecraft witnessed something even more disturbing. Then came the shadows. On March 25th, the spacecraft photographed a massive shape on the Martian ground. Scientists analyzed it carefully. It was an ellipse, 12 to 15 miles wide. It looked exactly like the shadow of an object flying high above the surface. The problem? There was no known cloud, no asteroid, and no satellite big enough to cast that shadow. It was moving incredibly fast, and it was tracking directly toward the spacecraft. On March 27, 1989, Phobos 2 was scheduled to perform its most crucial maneuver, flying just meters away from the moon to drop its advanced landers. Suddenly, communication cut out. Total silence. 4 hours, Soviet control rooms frantically tried to ping the satellite. Nothing. The entire world was watching the screens, waiting for any sign of life from the mission. When they finally recovered a broken, fragmented signal hours later, it was too late. The telemetry data showed that Phobos 2 was spinning out of control, as if it had been struck by an external force. But before its power completely failed, it sent one last image. The image showed the moon Phobos, and coming from below, a giant, solid, cylindrical object rising directly toward the camera. Experts estimated the object was at least 15 miles long. Then, the transmission was terminated forever. The spacecraft was never heard from again. Government officials quickly blamed a computer malfunction or a meteor strike. But Marina Popovich, a famous Soviet pilot and cosmonaut trainer, later went public with a shocking revelation. She smuggled the final photo out of the Soviet Union and claimed that the spacecraft was intentionally destroyed by an unidentified flying object. She stated that the military knew exactly what happened but decided to classify the files to avoid panic. Skeptics argue it was just a shadow of the moon itself, but the mathematical angles do not add up. The shadow was between the spacecraft and the planet, meaning the object had to be physically present in open space. Was Phobos too silenced because it saw something it was not supposed to see? We may never know. What do you think is hidden on the dark side of Mars? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and do not forget to subscribe for more space mysteries.